Do you think that it was worth it इतना टाइम इसमें इन्वेस्ट करना? Then I noticed something very weird.
Because of lack of mentorship.
आपको क्या लगता है यूपीएससी में कितने अटेम्प्ट देने चाहिए?
8 quality questions will come from the 2022 chapter, sir.
So these 10 factors I put in a tool.
Okay, sir.
That's called the optionalizer tool.
Majority of the questions will be from these chapters only. Temple architecture, folk dance, folk painting.
वेलकम एवरीबडी टू द यूपीएससी पॉडकास्ट। इस पॉडकास्ट का पर्पस है उन लोगों से बात करी जाए जो यूपीएससी एग्ज़ाम को इंटीमेटली जानते हैं। द आइडिया इज़ कि इस एग्ज़ाम की जो भी मिस्ट्री है, जो कंटेंट साइड की मिस्ट्री है और जो एक्चुअल में इसके आसपास अनसर्टेनिटी है, उसकी रियलिटी सामने आगे निकले। किसी की अननेसेसरी तारीफ करना इसका पर्पस नहीं है। इट इज़ नॉट इन सर्विस ऑफ वर्शिपिंग ऑफ एनी टॉपर, इट इज़ अबाउट फाइंडिंग अबाउट द ट्रूथ। आज के मेरे गेस्ट हैं मिस्टर भरत कुमार। भरत हैज़ क्लियर्ड द यूपीएससी एग्ज़ाम एंड भरत का एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग केस है। भरत हैज़ बीन डूइंग दिस यूपीएससी प्रिपरेशन फॉर द पास्ट 5 years। भरत ने काम करते करते एक ऑल्टरनेट सोर्स ऑफ रेवेन्यू करते करते यूपीएससी का एग्ज़ाम क्लियर किया है। भरत ने इस बार भी इंटरव्यू दिया है एंड ही इज़ वेटिंग, मेंस लिखा है एंड ही इज़ वेटिंग फॉर एन इंटरव्यू कॉल। आई एम गोइंग टू गेट इनटू दैट कन्वर्सेशन, बट बिफोर आई डू लेट मी इंट्रोड्यूस यू टू भरत। एंड भरत, कंग्रेचुलेशंस फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल।
Thank you, sir.
ये बहुत मुश्किल एग्ज़ाम आपने क्लियर कर लिया है।
Yes, sir.
बहुत आसान नहीं है।
Yes, sir.
और अब फाइनली आपको कितने साल लगे इसको क्लियर करने में?
सर मैंने 5th attempt में क्लियर किया है सर। So I cleared in my 5th attempt.
फिफ्थ अटेम्प्ट, तो 5-6 साल हो गए।
Yes, sir.
आपकी भरत अभी एज क्या है?
I'm 31 now, sir.
31। डू यू थिंक दैट इट वॉज वर्थ इट इतना टाइम इसमें इन्वेस्ट करना, और डू यू थिंक कि कहीं और अगर टाइम स्पेंड करा होता तो बेटर होता?
Sir, I think it's worth it because after clearing the exam, मतलब लाइफ कुछ और चेंज ही हो जाता है. So I think it's worth it.
अगर सपोज
Yes,
नहीं हुआ होता क्लियर
yes, sir.
तो उतना ही खराब भी लग रहा होता?
हाँ सर, क्योंकि 5 अटेम्प्ट दे दिया और फिर नहीं क्लियर हुआ तो खराब ही लगता.
वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल होते होते ये अटेम्प्ट दिए हैं, करेक्ट?
2019 attempt when I cleared, I was not working. So I had come to Delhi. Delhi आके मैंने इधर प्रिपेयर किया.
आपने ब्रेक लिया, बट मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द टाइम यू वर वर्किंग।
Yeah.
और आप यूपीएससी में ही काम कर रहे थे,
हाँ,
और वर्किंग विद एन एडटेक फर्म,
Yes.
और आप पढ़ाते थे
Yes, sir.
ऑनलाइन।
Yes, sir.
ठीक है। और आई एम श्योर ऑब्वियसली उसके एडवांटेजेस तो हैं ही। एक
Yes.
तो यू लर्न बाय टीचिंग,
Yes, sir.
और आपके लिए एक सोर्स ऑफ रेवेन्यू भी रहा होगा।
Yes, sir.
बट भरत, बहुत स्टूडेंट्स का क्वेश्चन है, ये बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है। डू यू थिंक इट वुड हैव बीन बेटर अगर आप काम नहीं कर रहे होते?
I think that would have been a better opportunity giving a full-time preparation. I feel that giving a full-time preparation is a luxury in itself. It would have been better because we could have given a lot of time in terms of writing mains or solving more papers. So that would have been a better one, sir.
अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन जो स्टूडेंट्स पूछते हैं, जो आपसे मैं पूछना चाहता हूँ, आपको क्या लगता है यूपीएससी में कितने अटेम्प्ट देने चाहिए
Yes, sir.
और कितने अटेम्प्ट नहीं देने चाहिए विदाउट अ प्लान बी?
Clearing means and going to the interview and missing out by say few marks, then it is better to try another attempt. But not clearing prelims for say 3 or 4 attempts, then it is better to go search for some other plan B, sir.
यू वर वर्किंग,
Yes, sir.
एंड यू वर वर्किंग बिकॉज यू हैड टू वर्क,
Yeah.
और आपकी फैमिली से उतने सपोर्ट नहीं रहा होगा, या वो लग्जरी नहीं थी कि हम बिल्कुल कुछ भी ना करें, तो यू हैड टू अर्न सम मनी।
No, I was working and that helped since it was in a edtech itself. So I was working. So it was not that my family did not support. They were supporting. In fact, they were telling don't work and sit and study. So I was working, sir.
But then why did you work? Because you said it was going to be easy if you didn't work.
I felt to have some financial independence. So that was the main reason.
भरत, एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन,
Yes, sir.
यूपीएससी में क्या कोचिंग लेनी ज़रूरी है या नहीं? दैट्स वन, क्योंकि आप तो यू हैव टॉट इन अ कोचिंग
Yes,
इंस्टीट्यूट
sir.
ऑनलाइन,
Yes, sir.
और आपने ऑब्वियसली ली भी होगी।
Yes.
आपने तो दी भी है।
Yes, sir.
व्हाट इज द आंसर टू दैट क्वेश्चन? इज कोचिंग नेसेसरी?
Sir, not 100% it is necessary. Now that we have ChatGPT and Gemini, so we can utilize those things and not completely depend on coaching institute. Optional subjects के लिए coaching लेना थोड़ा important हो जाता है, क्योंकि उसमें थोड़ा technical elements होता है. But however, if the students are from the state syllabus or state board, तो उनके लिए coaching थोड़ा important होता है, नहीं तो they can do it on their own, sir.
अच्छा, आपको कुछ फ़ायदा मिला कोचिंग से?
हाँ सर, मुझे थोड़ा बेस ऑलरेडी प्रिपेयर्ड हो गया था कोचिंग से, क्योंकि मैं स्टेट सिलेबस स्टेट बोर्ड से हूँ। तो मुझे दिस वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम आई सॉ ऑल दिस एनसीईआरटीज, सो इसलिए थोड़ा
आपके लिए
कोचिंग मुझे,
बिल्कुल ही न्यू था एकदम।
हाँ एनसीईआरटीज वाज
एंड
कम्प्लीटली
वेरी
न्यू।
इंपॉर्टेंट टू आल्सो मेंशन कि आप इंजीनियरिंग के बैकग्राउंड से थे।
इंजीनियरिंग के बैकग्राउंड से हूँ, तो कोचिंग वॉज इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर मी, बट इफ़ पीपल आर फ्रॉम से सीबीएसई बोर्ड से है तो कोचिंग उतना इम्पॉर्टेंट भी नहीं होता है, क्योंकि आई हैव मेनी ऑफ माई फ्रेंड्स who haven't taken coaching institute, any coaching, but they have also cleared the exams.
Right. And what subjects did you teach in the coaching institute?
So I taught environment, international relation, and some parts of geographies.
So भरत, एक बात बताओ, this is a bit of a difficult question for you.
Yes sir.
आपने कहा कि as such it's not really required. Optional के लिए it can be useful.
Yes sir.
But for GS foundational subjects it was not really required. तो जब आप कोचिंग में पढ़ाते थे, आप ऐसा डिफरेंट क्या करते थे कि स्टूडेंट्स के लिए वो वर्थ इट हो जाए?
सर मैं आई वाज मेनली फोकसिंग ऑन फ्रॉम द यूपीएससी प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस पर्सपेक्टिव, सो जो पहले पूछ चुका है उसी के अराउंड से मैं पढ़ाता था, एंड अगेन आई वाज मेकिंग क्वेश्चंस इन द सेम लाइन्स एंड टीचिंग the tricks that are necessary to clear prelims and the answer writing styles that are necessary to get marks in mains. My teaching was mainly from marks perspective. I was not focusing much on providing content. I was helping them out in how to write a good introduction, how to write a good body and good conclusion, those factors. So
What do you think is the biggest problem with coaching institutes today?
too much focus on the content, but not much focus on the marks perspective as such. तो ज़्यादा कंटेंट प्रोवाइड करने में ही ज़्यादा फोकस कर रहा है, सो रादर देन दैट इट इज़ बेटर दे टीच हाउ टू राइट इंट्रोडक्शन, कंक्लूजन एंड योर बॉडी ऑफ द आंसर, एंड इवन फॉर सॉल्विंग प्रीलिम्स क्वेश्चंस ऑल्सो. प्रीलिम्स क्वेश्चंस सॉल्व करने के लिए वी नी नॉट हैव सम ग्रेट नॉलेज एज सच, देयर आर सम सर्टेन लॉजिक्स दैट आर नीडेड. आप उसको ट्राई करेंगे तो आ जाता है, मार्क्स आ जाता है. इट इज़ नॉट दैट वी हैव टू हैव ए वेरी गुड स्ट्रॉन्ग कंटेंट इन दैट.
Oh.
So if
Are you referring to guessing techniques?
yeah, guessing technique, elimination methods, so those things will be helpful.
But भरत, अगर मैं गलत नहीं हूँ तो रिसेंटली पिछले 1-2 साल में यूपीएससी के MCQs में जो पैटर्न चेंज हुए हैं,
Yes sir.
जिसमें सिर्फ
only
नॉर्मल
one
MCQs
pattern,
नहीं, मतलब उन्होंने इतना डिफिकल्ट कर दिया एलिमिनेशन
Yes sir.
कि दे लुक लाइक 4 ऑप्शंस बट दे आर एक्चुअली मेनी परम्यूटेशंस एंड कॉम्बिनेशंस आर पॉसिबल. तो probability of elimination is becoming less. Is that
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes sir, probability of elimination is becoming less, but however sir, हमेशा यूपीएससी 5 कोर सब्जेक्ट पे ज़्यादा फोकस करता है, दैट इज़ योर पॉलिटी, एनवायरनमेंट, इकोनॉमिक्स, मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री, जोग्राफी. हम आप इस 5 सब्जेक्ट में बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग रहेंगे तो विल क्लियर ईजिली. प्रीलिम्स तो आराम से क्लियर हो जाएगा सर.
Prelims, mains, interview.
Yes.
तीनों आपने दिए
Yes sir.
और एटलीस्ट 2 बारी.
हाँ सर.
What is the hardest round for you? You think?
Mains was very difficult for me, sir. Only in my first attempt I didn't clear prelims, but हर साल I was clearing prelims. लेकिन mains में difficult आता था.
What is the difficulty?
My option marks, I was not getting good marks in my optionals.
What was the optional?
Geography was my optional. So I wasn't getting good marks in geography. That was the main reason why I was not able to clear exam in the initial attempts.
Okay. As it turns out, mains was my favorite
Okay,
out of
sir.
all the 3 rounds. आपके लिए prelims आसान था. Normally it's the other way around.
Yes sir.
लोगों के लिए prelims बहुत मुश्किल होता है,
Okay sir.
नहीं निकाल पाते हैं.
हाँ sir.
There were multiple attempts they keep giving.
Yes,
and people I'm talking about are working hard.
Yes sir.
अच्छी खासी मेहनत करते हैं, नहीं निकलता है.
Yes sir.
तो what do you think is this happening? आपका हर बार ही निकल जा रहा है और बहुत लोगों का निकल ही नहीं रहा है. What is it that you are doing which is so different?
I take up the previous year question, last 35 year previous year question.
30 years.
Yeah, 30 years. All that.
But what is the probability कि वो question फिर से repeat होगा?
क्योंकि themes वही repeat होता है सर. If you take up polity, for example, Lakshmikant, there are some 22 chapters. मतलब if there are 10 polity questions, 8 polity questions will come from the 2022 chapters. So if we take up the previous year questions, so we will master in those themes which are bound to come in UPSC. So static portions will be very strong if we focus on the previous year questions thoroughly, and बाद में we'll take up any of the coaching institutes paper and then I would solve, and that would help in covering the current affairs questions.
अच्छा.
But first focus was on the static portions.
ठीक है. So now we are on prelims.
Yes sir.
आपने prelims की preparation कैसे करी?
Yes.
आपने कौन से books पढ़े?
Yes, sir.
Because this is, I think, a very valuable section of this conversation.
Yes, sir.
You seem to be very good with prelims,
Yes,
which is a big problem for everybody else.
Yes, sir.
तो आपकी प्रीलिम्स की स्ट्रेटजी क्या है?
प्रीलिम्स से पॉलिटी के लिए सिर्फ लक्ष्मीकांत पढ़ता था.
सिर्फ लक्ष्मीकांत,
ओनली लक्ष्मीकांत,
बस और कुछ नहीं?
नथिंग.
क्या आपने कोई लेक्चर सुने, यूट्यूब मैराथॉन्स, दिस और दैट?
नो, नथिंग. मेन सोर्सेस ओनली लक्ष्मीकांत.
Lakshmikant was your one and only source.
Only
How many times did you read it?
Sir, more than 10-15 times
More
probably.
than 10-15 times.
I think more than 15 times.
Is it safe to say that अगर लक्ष्मीकांत खोल के पूछूं तो आपको अभी भी याद होगी?
हाँ, I'm talking about those 22 chapters are there. Those chapters I have almost memorized.
चलो, we'll request you to make a list of those chapters.
Yes,
so
sir.
we can share with the students and we'll
Sure.
link it in the description.
Sure.
और वो 22 chapters आपको अच्छे से याद है?
Yeah.
You know them at the like the back of your hand. Question आ जाए तो गलत नहीं हो सकता,
Yes,
है ना?
sir. Yes, sir. Also.
So you were thorough with it.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it was important to stick to one source, and that was the reason you were good with it?
Yes, sir. Say, for example, for polity, Lakshmikant, one source is more than sufficient, sir. Rather than seeing more videos or say taking up many sources, sticking to one source and revising it multiple times, that is more important rather than going with multiple sources. So.
Okay. What about DD Basu?
I did not go through DD Basu.
Not even for mains?
Not even for mains.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We come back to prelims.
Yes, sir.
And from polity, we go to history. History
Yes,
कैसे करा?
History for ancient history, did class notes only, sir.
Okay.
My coaching institute's class notes. Art and culture, Nitin Singhania. And
Did you read the whole thing? Because it's a very voluminous book.
which one, sir?
Nitin Singhania.
No, sir. Art and culture, Nitin Singhania, only few chapters I read, sir.
Oh.
That is temple architecture, folk dance, folk painting, and folk music. Temple architecture and Buddhism, Jainism, Ashoka, Gupta, Vijayanagara, Mughal. So these are the topics.
That's it.
That's it.
And all through your attempts, आपने इसके अलावा नहीं पढ़ा उसमें?
Only Nitin Singhania for art.
Nitin Singhania, and that too these chapters.
These chapters.
आप Nitin Singhania मतलब you did not feel any FOMO or any compulsion to?
No, sir, because since my first always whenever if I have to give next attempt, what I used to do was I used to take up that previous year questions. If you take up the 30 years paper, majority of the questions will be from these chapters only. So even if there is one question, that's fine. In UPSC, I feel that there are certain questions that are meant to be left. So उसको छोड़ ही देंगे. It is not that I need to get 200 on 200. That's not even needed.
Right.
So I used to first focus on the previous year questions. So whichever the questions गलत जाता है, I used to go to Nitin Singhania and read those topics.
Okay.
So what used to happen was that इसी chapter में से question निकलता था.
तो ये चैप्टर की लिस्ट बहुत
list,
वैल्यूबल है.
हाँ, हाँ.
ये आप जरूर मुझसे शेयर करिए
Sure,
ताकि हम स्टूडेंट्स को दे सकें.
Sure,
और बाकी लोगों को ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है.
Yes, sir.
बिकॉज इट ओवरवेल्म्स द अमाउंट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन
Yes,
इन एनी ऑफ दीज. एंशिएंट तो एक छोटा सा सेक्शन है,
Yes, sir.
आर्ट एंड कल्चर छोटा सेक्शन है पूरी हिस्ट्री का.
Yes, sir.
उसमें वो 300-400 पेज की बुक कोई पढ़ नहीं पाता है.
Yes, sir. That's not even needed, sir. In fact, even polity maybe, I don't think so. Entire Lakshmikant is not. I think there are some 80 chapters out there.
Yes.
If you ask me the provisions of special linguistic minority officer, I don't even know. Why should I know? Because UPSC has not even asked that question. So why should I even know? But if you ask me any question in parliament, president, vice president, prime minister, I'll know it. Because these are the questions that is being repeated in the previous year questions. So that's the reason.
Okay. From history, art and culture.
Yes, sir.
You said ancient and art and culture. Ancient and art and culture you cover by Nitin Singhania.
No. Ancient, I had some class notes.
You had some
Yeah.
notes. Art and culture के लिए
Nitin Singhania.
and these chapters you mentioned.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Moving on to medieval.
Medieval, I did not study properly, sir.
Okay.
So there are few
fine.
topics here and there. So
No, I appreciate your honesty because
Yeah,
medieval
I
मैं भी पढ़ के नहीं जाता था.
I didn't study medieval.
Yeah. Modern?
Modern spectrum, sir. Spectrum.
Only spectrum.
Only spectrum.
And again, safe to say कि आपको पूरी की पूरी spectrum याद है.
नहीं sir. After 1857, I know everything. Probably most of the things.
पहले
I
के
know.
chapters unnecessary facts.
Unnecessary नहीं sir. मतलब
वो वैसे भी
अगर
पॉलिटी में कहीं आ ही जाता है.
हाँ वो चैप्टर 1 ऑफ लक्ष्मीकांत कवर हो जाता है. सो कवर हो जाता है. नहीं तो दोज थिंग्स आई डिड नॉट स्टडी सर. सो आफ्टर 1857 आई स्टडीड एवरीथिंग.
Whole of it.
Yes, sir.
And what about environment?
Environment, I had the Shankar IS notes, sir. So the Shankar IS book. So even there are some 20-25 chapters are there. So I studied dependent only on those
Bus.
chapters. And that's it. So not the entire book.
Not the whole.
Not the entire book.
ठीक है. If you leave anything, be economy.
Very small book is there, Shankar Gani, some 100-120 pages, cover to cover. So the reason why I'm telling all this book is that after solving this 30-year question papers, so whatever the questions that is not, that which I'm not able to solve, वो इस book में मिल जाता था. तो that's the reason I stuck to these books.
अच्छा. What about current affairs?
सर करंट अफेयर्स यूजुअली वो ईयरली मैगजीन आता था, सो उसको मैं लास्ट में पढ़ लेता था बस. एंड
अखबार नहीं पढ़ते थे?
नो न्यूज़पेपर रेगुलर, लेकिन नोट्स नहीं बनाता था सर,
सिर्फ
पढ़ता था. इफ़ देयर इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर माई ऑप्शनल्स और या एथिक्स के लिए उसको थोड़ा लिख लेता था. नहीं तो रेगुलर न्यूज़पेपर एंड मेनली द न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस थोड़ा देख लेता था.
एंड द ईयरली
मैगजीन आई यूज्ड टू.
नॉट इवन मंथली?
Not even monthly, sir. Monthly here and there I used to read, but the most effective one was yearly. So yearly one.
ठीक है.
So,
अच्छा. प्रीलिम से कितनी देर पहले आपकी रिवीजन स्टार्ट होती थी, और आपका पहले या दूसरे अटेम्प्ट में जब आपने प्रीलिम्स क्लियर किया, क्या डिफरेंस था एग्जैक्टली?
सर फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट, द रीज़न वाई आई फील आई डिड नॉट क्लियर प्रीलिम्स इज दैट मैंने उतना मॉक एग्जाम ही नहीं दिया था. So I used to give some, I think not even 10 mock exam दिया था.
Okay.
So but in the next attempt I gave more than say 60-70 mock papers I gave.
60-70?
Yeah, 60-70 with.
Online or offline?
What's sir? No, offline.
Offline. Prelims के?
हाँ, prelims.
So you're going to a certain center?
No. I used to take the Xerox from the Xerox center and sit in
your home setting only?
Home.
But you were?
Yeah, solving.
Okay, solving
it.
Yeah,
solving it. But however the previous year question was the main base.
Previous year question. So that is your staple.
Yeah, yes. That was the main.
All right. Okay. तो आप तो इंजीनियर हो?
हाँ सर.
तो is it true कि maths is not a challenge for you?
Not a challenge completely, but I used to practice sir. मतलब
how much practice did you?
लास्ट 1 month में कर लेता था सर, क्योंकि वो PYQ CSET का भी PYQ करता था. सो उसमें मैथ्स सब कुछ कवर हो जाता था सर.
और इंग्लिश भी?
या इंग्लिश भी. सो एंटायर PYQ, सो व्हाटएवर प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस पूछा था उसका मैथ्स में पूरा कर लेता.
तो CSET के लिए जो लोग इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड से नहीं है, आर्ट्स बैकग्राउंड के लिए,
यस सर,
उनके लिए क्या एडवाइस है? उनको मैथ फोबिया भी होता है?
या सर, nowadays in the last say 3-4 years मैथ्स भी बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट हो चुका है सर. दे हैव टू प्रिपेयर, सो देयर इज नो अदर ऑल्टरनेटिव. इवन गेटिंग say 67 marks has become a difficult task in CSAT. They have to practice.
How do you suggest they practice? Where from?
Sir, we get the CSAT, the manual we get, sir. Okay. So they can start from the basic number system and they can go, sir.
Okay.
So, and again here, if they feel certain topics are very difficult, say for example probability, if it is difficult, they can skip, because the few questions they can leave, sir. It's not that all the 35-40 maths question they have to solve. Okay. They can solve some 20-25 maths question and 20-25 this thing, comprehension. So
for a chapter?
Yeah. No. Overall, out of 80 questions, if we solve, 80 questions, so somewhere around 20-25 math questions and 20-25 comprehension questions, that's decent enough to clear the exam. So
clear it. Okay. And then there is also a fear in the minds of students of mock tests.
Yes, sir.
अब आपने तो इतने सारे mock tests दिए, अब you must have overcome the fear of feedback.
Yes,
क्योंकि आप पहले मॉक देते हो और अगर बहुत अच्छे उसमें मार्क्स नहीं आते, यू कैन फील वेरी वेरी डिमोटिवेटेड, डिजेक्टेड, इवन डिप्रेस्ड.
Yes, sir.
Did you not face that?
No, sir. Because my base was on the previous year question. Say if we take up modern history itself, in the coaching institute paper, if there is some random question before 1857, जो previous year question में पूछा ही नहीं है, and in that question, if I go wrong in my coaching institute paper, I'm least bothered about it. Let it go wrong. But if there's a question on Gandhi and I go wrong in the coaching institute paper, I think that's a criminal offense. I shouldn't be going wrong, because I know that I solved all the previous year question. Every year there's a question on Gandhi, and in the coaching institute paper, if I go wrong in Gandhi's question, then that's a big offense.
Right.
What I should do was then I'll go back to Spectrum and read the entire Gandhi chapter.
Okay.
post 1914 onwards. Similarly for polity. So if there's any question in precedent in the coaching institute paper, and if I go wrong in that, that's a really shame, because in UPSC almost every second year there's a question on precedent. So that I shouldn't go wrong.
So it's essentially saying the same thing in a different way.
Yeah.
Those selected chapters,
Selected chapters,
those
I
22
shouldn't go wrong.
chapters,
Yeah.
you should know thoroughly.
I shouldn't go wrong. In the coaching institute paper, what the reason for taking coaching institute paper is that I am checking whether those chapters have I prepared properly or not. That is all I
Okay.
think.
In the first attempt, you did not clear prelims. In the second attempt, you gave your first mains.
Means, yeah.
Is that the attempt where you got your rank?
No, I
Or
didn't.
the one after that?
After fifth attempt, I got ranks.
4 mains you gave?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
In
a
the
lot of
fourth
mains.
Yeah, in the fourth mains, I got a rank.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, what was the problem? What was holding you back?
In the first mains, the biggest mistake was that I didn't even practice any of the answers. So that was a big mistake.
Were you surprised?
Yeah.
Prelims का result आया तो?
No, no one actually suggested me to write answers.
Really?
So, so as a reason, I did not write.
Probably
many
not a good
answers.
coaching institute you were going to.
I was more focused on the prelims exams rather than mains. So in the first mains when I wrote, I hadn't even written probably 10 or 15 questions per paper.
So you didn't have the muscle memory to write all that.
Yeah, yes, that was a big mistake.
But then why did it take 3 attempts?
Because of my optional, I was not getting good marks in my optional, so it took time.
So you were getting decent marks in ethics?
Yeah, ethics,
essay?
I got 136, one of the...
130 is good.
136, so that was a
36 is
good.
Yeah.
So essay, ethics, everything was good, but that's what my optional... I wasn't getting good marks in my optional.
So was it like bad marks or?
It was pretty bad marks, I think, because I had got 186 out of 500.
Do you think it had something to do with your choice of optional?
I think so, sir. I think so we have to take right optional. The reason why I took geography optional was that one of my cousin was preparing and he had taken geography optional, and that was a big mistake I did. I did not
we
give
must
due
explore.
diligence. So I did not give due diligence to the optional. Sir.
Choosing the option.
Yeah, and that was a big mistake.
This is a very important area to explore.
Yeah.
Why do you think this was the wrong optional for you?
Geography, it was not very scoring, and I was trying. I had written almost every test series. I don't know for what reason I was not getting good marks. And mainly paper 1 was a bit tricky for me, especially the theory part.
Why? Is
perspectives.
it because of the visual nature of the subject? वो आपको अच्छा नहीं लगा या आपका aptitude नहीं था या क्या problem थी?
नहीं, the perspectives was the geography में chapter है perspectives. That was more technical. I was not able to understand those concepts, and I think that was the main reason I feel.
कहीं मतलब कुछ conceptual clarity में कुछ aptitude mismatch ही है. It seems.
लगता है sir. So probably that.
भरत तो
Yes, sir.
my main point is
Yes sir.
some optional subjects are working, some optional are not working.
Yes sir.
शायद कुछ ओवरऑल पैटर्न पे होता हो डिपेंडेंट.
Yes sir.
बट हर सब्जेक्ट में जो भी मेन स्ट्रीम सब्जेक्ट्स ज्योग्राफी, पबैट, सोशियोलॉजी, साइकोलॉजी, कभी ऊपर कभी नीचे,
नीचे होता.
बट हर किसी के कुछ ना कुछ मार्क्स तो आ ही जाते हैं ना.
Exactly.
एंड देयर इज अ सर्टेन नंबर ऑफ पीपल हु गेट गुड मार्क्स एवरी ईयर.
Marks, yes sir.
तो कुछ ना कुछ हम ही में होगा शायद
Correct sir.
जो उससे मैच नहीं कर रहा है.
Yes sir.
और कभी कभी एकदम एप्टीट्यूड मैच कर जाता है.
Correct sir.
जैसे फॉर मी एप्टीट्यूड परफेक्टली मैच्ड विद साइकोलॉजी.
Yes sir.
स्कोर बहुत अच्छा नहीं आया
Okay sir.
फॉर सम रीजन.
Yes.
देयर वाज अ फैक्टर, बट स्कोर बहुत ज़्यादा बुरा भी नहीं आया.
Yes sir.
एप्टीट्यूड मैच्ड विद पबैट,
Nice.
बहुत अच्छा स्कोर आ गया.
Yes sir.
ट्रेंड में भी था,
Yes.
एप्टीट्यूड भी मैच कर गया, बहुत अच्छा स्कोर आ गया.
Correct sir.
सेम हैपेंड विद फिलोसफी.
Yes, sir.
एप्टीट्यूड मैच बट नॉट स्कोरिंग.
Yes sir.
तो ठीक स्कोर आया, बहुत अच्छा नहीं आया.
Yes sir.
एंड दैट इज वाई माई रैंक इन ऑल माई अटेम्प्ट्स वर रफली द सेम.
Yes.
इक्वलाइज सा हो जाता था, बट मैं हर बार क्लियर कर पा रहा था इसे.
Yes sir.
नाउ कमिंग टू दिस वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक ऑफ चूजिंग द ऑप्शनल.
Yes sir.
आपके हिसाब से व्हाट आर द फैक्टर्स
Yes sir.
that you need to ask yourself before choosing an optional subject? आपने बेसिक रिसर्च कर ली,
Yes sir.
आपने 3-4 ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट्स डिलिनेट कर लिए जो आपको लगता है कि स्कोरिंग है और आपके एम्बिट में है,
Yes sir.
और यू डोंट नो इसमें से बेस्ट कौन सा रहेगा.
Yes sir.
कैसे चॉइस करेंगे?
सर इस द बेस्ट वन इज आप प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर थोड़ा देखने से इट्स नॉट दैट यू शुड बी एबल टू आंसर इट. थोड़ा कंफर्टेबल होना चाहिए.
हाँ.
इट शुड नॉट बी लाइक ग्रीक एंड लैटिन. एंड सिलेबस कॉपी देखना चाहिए. अगर आपके ग्रेजुएशन से थोड़ा ओवरलैप होता है तो देन इट इज़ बेस्ट बिकॉज यू वुड हैव ऑलरेडी कवर्ड से बिकॉज माई सिस्टर शी हैड टेकन this thing political science and her option is also political science, so both overlap होता है. So graduation
अगर ट्रेंड में है तो और भी अच्छा है.
और भी अच्छा है. So that is one thing. And if there is a proper guidance, if we are able to get good guidance, then we can go with that.
Yeah.
And notes availability भी बहुत important है सर. अगर से ये some random option ले लेंगे तो notes नहीं रहेगा, previous से toppers का copy नहीं रहेगा, तो reference के लिए वो सभी difficult हो जाता है. So one thing is like आपको graduation subject होने से अच्छा रहेगा. And the other one is you should be familiar with the syllabus. Compare to 3 option का syllabus and whichever is more familiar to you, आप उसको लेना चाहिए. And then
तो आपके हिसाब से भरत,
yes sir,
इन हाइंडसाइट,
yes sir,
ज्योग्राफी में कौन से फैक्टर्स थे जो मैच नहीं करे आपके साथ?
I think the paper 1 the section B was I was not very comfortable
Intellectually
with
was
the human geography
mismatch है.
Yeah, well, I was not very comfortable with that.
That's
The physical geography was good, but the human geography part I felt it's bit
तो जो आपने फैक्टर्स बताए,
yes sir,
दैट इज़ व्हाट आई वाज आल्सो ट्राइंग टू फिगर आउट फॉर माय स्टूडेंट्स.
yes sir,
तो ये जितने भी फैक्टर्स आपने बताए, नोट्स की अवेलेबिलिटी, सब्जेक्ट के प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस
yes sir,
देखने चाहिए, हमको देखना चाहिए कि ग्रीक एंड लैटिन ना लगे.
yes sir,
आपने कहा कि कुछ ना कुछ थोड़ा सा ट्रेंड भी देख लेना चाहिए
Yes, sir.
उसका.
That is
आपने कहा कि ग्रेजुएशन के साथ ओवरलैप है या नहीं है.
Yes, sir.
आपने 5 फैक्टर्स कहे.
yes sir,
आई डिड दिस वेरी सिस्टमैटिकली
Okay,
एंड आई फाउंड दैट देयर आर एक्चुअली 10 फैक्टर्स.
okay sir,
थोड़े थोड़े हैं, जैसे फॉर इंस्टेंस जो मेंस में रिक्वायरमेंट है उसकी,
okay sir,
क्या वो स्किल है आपके पास? फॉर इंस्टेंस ज्योग्राफी इज विजुअल,
yes sir,
मैप्स भी बनाने पड़ते हैं,
हाँ,
और एक सर्टन टाइप ऑफ एक लैंग्वेज है जो ना सब्जेक्ट्स के साथ रेजोनेट करती है या नहीं करती,
yes sir,
वो वी शुड कैलकुलेट.
yes sir,
So these 10 factors I put in a tool.
okay sir,
That's called the optionalizer tool. And what you basically do is you just find 2 or 3 optionals जो आप करते हो और उसमें से आप उस टूल को यूज़ करो.
okay
It
sir,
will give you a score.
okay sir,
और जिसका स्कोर ज़्यादा है उसकी probability ज़्यादा रहेगी आपके लिए.
oh that's nice sir,
So that's one of the tools I decided, and that's the reason in fact I asked you.
okay sir,
And it's very important and good that you are very honest about geography not really working for you.
yes sir,
अगर कोई बहुत अच्छा ऑप्शन होता तो हो सकता है 4-5 अटेम्प्ट ना लगते,
yes sir, that's true sir.
क्योंकि आप मेंस में तो बार बार जा रहे थे.
Every time it was mainly geography sir.
Mainly
So,
geography.
yeah sir,
Okay. So that would mean that your GS answer writing was relatively strong.
Yes,
It would also mean आपके essay और ethics दोनों ठीक थे.
yes sir.
आपने ethics की प्रिपरेशन कैसे करी?
Sir, ethics, in that time I got rank, I had got 136.
That's a good score.
Yeah, that's a good score. So what I did was I wrote multiple papers. So one is Lukman-IS. I wrote some 7 papers of Lukman-IS. I took up forum, somewhere around some 15 papers, 15 full-length papers I wrote.
Okay.
So that helped, I think.
What was the sources of your preparation? कहाँ से पढ़ाई करी आपने?
Sir, Lukman sir. Lukman's
उन्हीं के नोट्स वगैरह,
हाँ उन्हीं के notes.
कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट के नोट्स वगैरह?
हाँ सर.
अच्छा. एथिक्स में आपको क्या लगता है सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज क्या है स्टूडेंट्स के लिए?
द आर्टिकुलेशन बहुत बड़ा चैलेंजिंग हो जाता है सर.
एक्सप्रेशन उसमें डिफिकल्ट
या एक्सप्रेशन, इट्स नॉट अबाउट द कंटेंट तो आराम से आ जाता है,
हाँ.
लेकिन द वे वी आर्टिकुलेट, द वे यूज द एथिकल टर्म्स, वो एक्चुअली डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है सर.
राइट. तो आपको प्रॉब्लम लगी केस स्टडीज में ज़्यादा कि थ्योरेटिकल पार्ट में ज़्यादा?
Sir, case studies in the attempt I cleared, since I had written multiple papers, I think more than 15 full length paper लिखा था, तो कंफर्टेबल हो गया था. अगर पूछेंगे तो आई थिंक केस स्टडी में थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है, क्योंकि एक बार बहुत ही चैलेंजिंग केस स्टडी आ जाता है. सो दैट टाइम इट बिकम्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट. सो नीदर वी कैन नॉट गो ऑन दिस साइड और दैट साइड. इन दोज टाइप ऑफ केस स्टडीज़ डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है, क्योंकि ओनली 6 केस स्टडी होता है. अगर एक केस स्टडीज 20 मार्क्स, अगर एक या 2 केस स्टडी डिफिकल्ट आ गया तो योर 40 मार्क्स इज गॉन नाउ. सो दैट इज द रीजन.
तो केस स्टडीज में फाइनली अल्टीमेटली जो भी आप जवाब देते थे, was that a diplomatic answer, was that a practical answer, or was that the textbook answer कि भाई हाँ नहीं वी शुड फॉलो एथिक्स, वी शुड फॉलो द रूल, वी शुड फॉलो द रूल ऑफ लॉ, ऐसे आंसर्स लिखे हैं आपने?
नहीं सर, इट वाज मोर अबाउट द प्रैक्टिकल एस्पेक्ट्स, बट नॉट कॉम्प्रोमाइजिंग द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल वैल्यूज. So I wouldn't even tell ethical values, it is a constitutional values. Sir.
अच्छा.
So always keeping the constitutional values at the top and then writing the answer based on it. So.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. एथिक्स में एक और चैलेंज है भरत, लेंदीनेस.
Yes, sir.
द लेंथ कैन बिकम वेरी ओवरवेलमिंग.
Yes,
केस स्टडी लंबी लंबी आती हैं
Yes, sir.
और बहुत बच्चों का पेपर कंप्लीट नहीं होता है.
Completely. Yes, sir.
एथिक्स के लिए पिक्यूलियर प्रॉब्लम है.
Yes, sir.
हाउ डिड यू सॉल्व दिस?
Sir, if you take up the last 2 year paper, sir, एक क्वेश्चन में 4 सब क्वेश्चन आ रहा है and the case study is almost 1 page case study आता है.
राइट राइट.
So in those types, the more we practice, na sir, we will be able to generate the answers. So without practice, it becomes difficult. And if we solve say some 30, 40 or say 50 case studies, हमें पता चल जाता है क्योंकि मोर और लेस द सेम थीम ही होता है. द सेम गांधी जी का कोड वी हैव टू पुट और से अम्बेडकर कोड वी हैव टू पुट. द सेम मॉरल मायोपिया एंड द सेम द एथिकल कीवर्ड्स होता है. द सेम उसी को ही डालना
उसी को डालना है. और आपने एक बहुत अच्छा बेंचमार्क दिया. आपने कहा 30 से 50 केस स्टडीज
Yes, sir.
सॉल्व करनी चाहिए.
Yes, sir.
और 15 पूरे एथिक्स के पेपर लिख देने चाहिए.
हाँ एटलीस्ट 10 सर. आई थिंक आई ओवर डिड इट बिकॉज मेरा लास्ट 3 टाइम फेलियर हुआ था.
अच्छा.
तो उस टाइम
At
आई
least
गॉन टू दिल्ली. दैट टाइम आई वाज थिंकिंग दैट इस बार क्लियर ही करना है. सो आई टुक अप ऑलमोस्ट एवरी टेस्ट सीरीज इन द मार्केट. सो आई स्टार्टेड राइटिंग.
Right,
तो
okay.
somewhere around 7 to 10 that is
Full length tests.
full length. That should be sufficient. So.
ओके.
Yes sir.
एंड नाउ कमिंग टू द इंटरव्यू.
Yes sir.
तो चैलेंजिंग क्या था? और रादर देन चैलेंजिंग लेट मी आस्क कि इंटरव्यू में हुआ क्या? पहले इंटरव्यू में आप गए,
Yes sir.
कौन सा बोर्ड था?
Bonsley sir's board sir.
अच्छा. व्हाट हैपेंड?
So that was my first interview, and again I don't know for what reason I made this
हाउ मेनी
mistake.
मार्क्स डिड दे गिव यू
165 sir.
आउट ऑफ 250?
275.
275?
Yeah.
165 you got?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yes sir. Approx average marks is say 150 to 160 is average marks sir. In the next attempt I got 180. So
So you improved.
yeah, I improved.
So what happened in the first attempt?
In the first attempt, since I had 3 mains failure, so I was not very confident that I would clear mains. So I did not prepare for prelim interview. So result आ गया. Then I cleared mains. So and then I had very less duration for interview preparation.
But what happened when you went into the interview?
When I went into an interview, the most of the questions were based on DAF only, sir.
Def only?
Most of the questions were based on DAF.
What did they ask you?
Place of birth, what do I do in Bangalore, and what are the conditions in Bangalore in terms of traffic, in terms of water crisis.
Did they ask you about startup culture?
Yeah, startup culture. Majority questions were from DAF only, sir.
Yeah.
No current affairs questions, but in the second attempt, second interview, there were current affairs questions, sir. So, yes, sir.
What type of questions did they ask?
Which
In
one,
current
sir?
affairs, in the second one?
Current affairs, that time parliament session was going on, sir. So most of the questions were based on the bills that was passed in the parliament.
Oh,
So,
so you needed to be up to date.
yeah, up to date. Yes, sir. So I remember one question that was regarding GST itself. Some discussion took place in GST in the parliament. So that question also was asked, sir. So yeah. So most of the question were from current
Did they
affairs.
ask you why you want to become an IAS officer?
No, sir.
Nobody asked?
No one asked.
Acha.
No.
Did they ask what is your preference, service preference? Why is this? Why is that? Not the first
No.
preference? Nothing?
Nothing, sir. Nothing about that.
Okay. So it was just to the point. And how long were these interviews?
Sir, 25 minutes, 25 minutes, sir.
Oh, mine were longer actually.
No, sir.
All my 3 attempts, 3 interviews,
Okay, sir.
none of them was less than 30 minutes. 30 to 45 in fact I would say
Oh, okay.
for
okay,
me.
sir.
Yeah. Anyway, even for me, interviews I think are quite subjective, frankly.
Yes, sir.
I've
That
given
depends on
interviews,
both.
I've even taken a lot of mock interviews.
Yes, sir.
Completely depends
Yes, sir.
कि वहाँ पर क्या क्वेश्चंस दिमाग में आते हैं लोगों को और कैसे वो गेज करते हैं.
Correct, sir.
उनका माइंड का एक एल्गोरिथम तो वैसा ही चलता है,
That's what, sir.
but they like to throw different questions. And I noticed something very weird
Yes, sir.
when I was conducting mock interviews.
Yes, sir.
For you, for the student, they don't get to see what's happening behind the door.
Correct, sir.
But what's really happening behind the door is that those 5 panel members get sick of asking the same question.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And they get sick of also hearing the same question from the other guy.
Okay.
And everybody sort of feels that I should ask better questions and I should at least not ask the same question, at least bore my panelists. I think that's a factor which goes on. So everybody I noticed, even without explicitly saying it,
Yes, sir.
was mixing up their questions
Okay, sir.
and trying to broach it from different areas.
Okay, sir.
Some questions, pet questions, they remain the same.
Yes, sir.
But these pet questions are also very personality dependent.
Correct, sir.
तो जैसा बोर्ड मेंबर है, जैसे उसके क्वेश्चंस हैं, उस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस ही आ रहे थे, बट थोड़े थोड़े बदल के.
Yes, sir.
And I think that inherently will create subjectivity.
Yes, sir.
It is not at all a same person goes to the same board, 2 different interviews, they can go completely differently.
Correct, sir. Yes, sir. That has happened to one of my friend also, sir. In the first interview, he got some 140s. In the next interview, he got 206. That was one of the highest in India.
It can happen.
So, it's more subjective, sir.
Which brings me to a very important point, Bharat.
Yes, sir.
Luck.
Yes, sir.
सच बताओ, luck का क्या रोल है इसमें? कितना रोल है?
Sir, luck is the most underrated element in UPSC, I believe.
How underrated?
No one factors in luck, whereas luck has a big role in UPSC. You take up essay, sir, there are 2 essays, 125 mark. If whatever I write in one essay and if it doesn't resonate with the evaluator, my 125 mark will get compromised. So instead of getting say 60 or 70, I will get say 30-40. So, and in UPSC, 1 mark will approximately have 6 ranks. So, if I get say 20 marks less in essay, just because my perspective of analyzing the essay is different compared to the evaluator's perspective, 20-30 marks is at stake.
अच्छा, so you say that जो luck का factor UPSC में prevalent है,
बहुत है sir.
it is because of the way the exam is structured and the way it is evaluated.
Yes,
है ना?
yes,
Not
sir.
other factors.
No, and even in ethics also, the case studies how we approach that we can we will be justifying in one way. If it doesn't resonate with the evaluator, तो उसमें तो number कट जाएगा. And similarly with interview, so whatever I tell regarding say Bangalore, if it is not resonating with the evaluator, it might be right, but if it's not resonating with the board member, then
never know.
get less marks.
You never know. I mean, you'll have to be.
So these 3 areas, there's definitely luck factors.
There is definitely luck factor. Achha, let me ask you the same question a different way. On a scale of 1 to 10,
Yes, sir.
how important is hard work?
Hard work, I think 10 on 10 hard work is needed.
10 on 10.
But we should work hard and rest we have to leave it to the God.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is luck?
Luck factor again probably 5 or 6 I would say, sir. 5 or 6.
Substantially high.
Substantially high, sir.
Like if you don't have that, you can get kicked
I'll
out of
give
the
you an
race.
example, sir. Last year, my friend, so he went to interview and due to some reason the interview got delayed. So his interview was only for 15 minutes.
Oh,
15-20 minutes. So again, that's a luck factor.
no good marks?
No, he didn't get good marks. So because he was not able to put his perspective and it got delayed. So delayed in the sense delayed by half an hour. But
Okay.
yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10,
Yes, sir.
how important is coaching?
Coaching, it depends on people to people, sir.
What do you say?
So if a person is from say CBSE background, then I don't think so he will require much help for GS. But if a person is from state board, then this person would probably require support in GS.
Okay.
And for optional, if a person has no background about that optional, coaching would be really helpful. If a person has, say for example, my sister, she has political science in her graduation. So I don't think so she requires any coaching as such.
Okay, it varies. How important on a scale of 1 to 10 is mentorship?
Very important, sir. Probably 10 on 10 because it is because of lack of mentorship I wasted multiple attempts. If there's a proper right mentor who is going to tell you how to get marks rather than collect a lot of content, if some mentor tells these are the areas you focus on prelims, these are the areas you focus on mains, and this is how you have to do for interview, that would be helpful. So that is the reason why the siblings of bureaucrats, most of them clear in the first attempt. It is because their elder person would have cleared. If we take up
Or even the children of bureaucrats.
Exactly, even the children of bureaucrat, because they already know the path. So that is the reason, sir.
Right. And about your mentor, Rohit sir.
Yes, sir.
तो उन्होंने कैसे हेल्प करी आपकी?
So he helped me in history, sir. So that really helped me out. Say in terms of answer writing, in terms of content, he helped me out, sir, in those aspects.
What is the difference between a teacher and a mentor?
Teacher is a person who would teach the content and provide content. It's more of a dialogue, I believe, and monologue. And whereas a mentor, he would analyze the way we, from UPSC perspective, the way we write the answer and where we have to tweak so that we get good marks. So that is a mentor.
तो रोहित सर was a teacher and a mentor both to you?
Yeah, both, sir. Yes, sir.
तो वो पर्सनल अटेंशन इतनी देर कैसे पाया आपको?
So I knew him, sir. So as a reason, he helped me out in his.
You lived in the same city and
Yes, sir. Same thing.
तो मेंटर का आसपास होना ज़रूरी है.
Yes, sir. That would be helpful. The regular contact would be better.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So any parting thoughts, Bharat, that you would like to tell students? Many students aspire for this exam and many of them have the same issues जो आपने face करे हैं.
Yes, sir.
आपका final message क्या हो उन students के लिए?
Sir, focus on previous year questions, a little bit of current affairs, and mainly for mains it is optional essay ethics. These are the three things that they have to focus on. For prelims it is polity, environment, economics, modern history, geography. These 5 areas they have to be really strong.
And on behalf of the students,
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you
Yes, sir.
if you will in fact give me the lists of those important areas that you covered.
Yes, sir. I'll definitely give it.
So I am now promising this in front of the camera.
Sure, sir. I'll give
To
it to
them.
you, sir. Yes, sir.
All
I'll
right.
give it to you now.
And
sir.
from me to them.
Sure, sir. I'll give it to you now.
And I'm sure they'll be very thankful.
Sure, sir.
And so am I.
Sure.
Thank you, Bharat,
Thank you, sir. Thank
for
you.
a very honest conversation.
Thank you, sir.
अभी आपको बहुत लंबा करियर बाकी है,
Yes,
बहुत
thank
कुछ
you, sir.
सीखने को मिलेगा.
Thank you,
अब एक नई दुनिया आपको देखने को मिलेगी.